Alright, hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigel once again, and this is going to be another wrestling review. Now, sadly, I didn't make it in time for the Super Bowl halftime show, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I did watch a good majority of the show, though. Bad Bunny did a really good job, even though I couldn't understand the lyrics. That didn't stop me from having a good time. And if you watched it, hit cool. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If not, then that's all right too. But this video might not even go up in time for the end of the Super Bowl, but that's okay. So back in 1999, as we talked about yesterday, as we reviewed yesterday, WWE had halftime heat, or WF rather, or same thing essentially. But and I usually use them interchangeably anyway. But anyway, the WF had halftime heat, and The Rock and Mankind fought all around an empty arena to who for the WF Championship. Excuse me, I cannot talk today. But they fought all over an empty arena for the WF Championship. And 20 years later, this is not an empty arena this time, but WWE would put on another halftime heat show, showcasing six of the absolute best in NXT. So what would happen when six of the absolute best collided? Let's find out. I'm of course talking about WWE Halftime Heat 2019 as Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa, who is the NXT champion, and Johnny Gargano, who is the NXT North American champion, take on. Excuse me. Think that's one of the. I think that might be one of the first times I've ever sneezed on camera. Excuse me, but Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano take on Ricochet, a Velveteen Dream, and Aleister Black. Now, of course, as always, I'm not professional wrestling reviewer, analyst, or anything like that. Just a man who enjoys a good time, and I definitely had a really good time watching this match. This match was a lot of fun. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, if you've seen these reviews of mine before, you kind of already know how this works. If you haven't, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and disliked about the match. Kind of as for how we got here, this match seems a bit more random, but this time period is very interesting. This is a very kind of weird in between point. So, Tommaso Ciampa is the NXT champion. Johnny Gargano is the NXT North American champion, and at this point in time, they've kind of teased the reunion of DIY. This would be kind of a bit before that also went up in smoke, not just with Tommaso Ciampa attempting to turn on Johnny Gargano again and Johnny stopping him, but before Tommaso Ciampa went down with his, I believe it was a neck injury. So he would have to vacate the NXT Championship, and he'd be gone for most of the rest of 2019. He wouldn't come back till almost the very end, and I think he was back like right in time for War Games, if I'm not mistaken. But oh, they kind of had an uneasy alliance. Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era are still very much going strong. Ricochet and Aleister Black are kind of kind of in that in between point where they're sort of on their way up to the main roster, where Ricochet's legacy would undoubtedly be ruined, at least according to him. And Velveteen Dream, he has also been getting a lot of traction as well. Lest we forget his rivalry with, funnily enough, Aleister Black, the previous year or so. They are really putting this over, like really pushing this as six of the absolute best in NXT. And admittedly, he for this time period, it's kind of hard to argue who like these when you thought of NXT, especially Black and Gold third brand era NXT. Oftentimes, times one of these six names, or at least most of these six names, would definitely come up in that conversation. And and they're definitely putting it over in a really big way. Hey, and it's crazy that at flash forward to 2026, most of these people are no longer in WWE. Yeah, even Aleister Black, who is now back in WWE, was gone for a bit. Tommaso Ciampa is now in AEW. He is the current AEW TNT champion, and Adam Cole is in AEW, although he may be retiring. So, he may or may not be retired. Heard and I do also want to mention Big E is now officially retired. Heard he mentioned earlier this week that he was officially retired. Heard I could have swore maybe it's Mandela effect. I could have swore he had said before, like much earlier, that he was retired. Heard maybe he was maybe it wasn't like officially confirmed, but now it's officially confirmed that he's officially retired, which absolutely sucks. I understand why. Obviously because of the neck injury and everything, but man, it does suck. Now, it doesn't mean you can't come out of retirement. And it doesn't mean the end all be all. Hell, look at people like Brian Danielson. But for now, man, I'm gonna miss you, Big E. At least in the ring. But there's them, and then the tale of Velveteen Dream is one I'd rather not relitigate, and of course Ricochet is now in AEW. But back then they definitely were being kind of positioned as like the future of not just NXT but the brand. In a way, they were kind of the present of NXT, but especially the future of WWE. He sadly didn't fully materialize, but um, they definitely, for the sake of this match, are putting it over in a very big way. And starting with what I liked, like, was pretty much everything when it came to this match. This match was just a whole lot of fun. Similar to now, you may have heard me say something similar about the Empty Arena match, and that match was fun as well. But this one was as well, and they're kind of fun for two very different reasons. Obviously, the MC Arena match between The Rock and Mankind, very fun, very much a brawl, all a lot of funny moments. This one just all kinds of fun action and spots throughout between all six of these guys, just really taking it to each other, just showcasing why a lot of people would say they're the absolute best, as in just as boom, 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 boom. They are just on from the word go. There's even the spot where Ricochet's doing the pose, Aleister Black's doing the sit down pose, and Velveteen Dream hits a pose of his own. So there's that. And yeah, just all kinds of fantastic action and between in all six of these guys, as we even see Adam Cole hit we even see him hit a reversal onto Ricochet, a super kick, like the flip reversal onto Ricochet. Now, in terms of the hierarchy of the Ricochet Adam Cole reversals, this one I would say is kind of in the middle, but it's still really fun. And Adam Cole who, does hit a Panama Sunrise, which someone in the comments, I don't know if this is the case, I'd have to verify. Someone said this is the first time Adam Cole has hit a Panama Sunrise in NXT, which, considering he's been there since 2017, I find that kind of hard to believe, but I would need to prove it. I feel like this person's wrong, but I can't quite prove it. I will need to verify. If anybody can, please verify for me in the comments. That would be very much appreciated. Is this really the first time that Adam Cole has hit a Panama Sunrise in NXT? If it is, that is really surprising. That is like super duper surprising. But nevertheless, still a lot of fun throughout and they do play up some of the stories so it fits in continuity somewhat with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano kind of continuing their uneasy alliance of sorts, with Gargano at first being hesitant to tag in Tommaso Ciampa, but yeah, just all kinds of fun, fantastic back and forth, and also shout out to Velveteen Dream with the cool football attire, but yeah, just all kinds of great stuff. And ultimately, Velveteen in Aleister Black and Ricochet end up getting the win, and just a just an absolutely incredible match. And another really cool spot where here here all three, that being Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Adam Cole, all hit meeting in the middle. So essentially two super kicks and a knee onto Ricochet, which looks absolutely nasty, but just all kinds of just honestly, in my description of it, hey, I will not do this match justice. Definitely go check it out. The full match is on YouTube, but just all kinds of really great stuff. And Vic Joseph and Shawn Michaels are on commentary, and they do a pretty decent job as well. Hell, and they also put over how big of a deal this is. Like they really hammer home how important this is and how much these guys are the future. Almost a bit ad nauseum, but they definitely put it over in a big way. If 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 I had to find something, anything, to nitpick about this match, because I kind of have to, they do hammer it a bit. Just the fact that they hammer it a bit home, they kind of beat you over the head with it. It's to help set up, so it's kind of like I said, it is a nitpick in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, definitely, if you haven't watched this match, highly recommend. This match was absolutely fun, absolutely incredible. It was just an absolute showcase. It's definitely he very much a showcase in a lot of ways, but that's okay, because it looks so fantastic. So that is going to do it for this match review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you are watching the Super Bowl, hope you have a good time. If you're out and about watching Super Bowl, enjoy responsibly, get home safe, all that good stuff. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, this review, thank you all thank you all so much. And please hit that like and subscribe button, and as well as leaving a comment and share with your friends and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload a video so you never miss an upload. Let me know in the comment section below if you've seen this match, what's your thoughts on it, what's your thoughts on my review. Do you like the match? Do you like my review of the match? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace. Excellent. Hit my mic.